Oh my goodness, guys. Right here, we have a water kangaroo juvenile cocoon. That's the sound of a juvenile water kangaroo. Now, when this thing bursts open, it's going to turn into an adult water kangaroo. That's when it gets its wings, and it gets its longer tail, and its second tail. It's metamorphosized.
Hold on. Whoa. Let's just investigate a little bit more here. Aha!
This is a will, not a water kangaroo. And Will's a human, which means he doesn't go through metamorphosis.
What even is metamorphosis?
Let's talk about that. Metamorphosis, it's a big scientific word, and when we break it apart, it means big transformation. Most of animal life goes through that, and what it means is that you come out of the egg looking really different than when you are an adult. At some point in your life, something happens that makes you change. So this little critter right here, he's about to enter his chrysalis, and when he emerges, some days, weeks, or months, he's going to look really, really different.
Check it out, guys. This is an amazing creature. He's covered in all these little hairs, and he's looking around for something green to eat. This is a caterpillar. And like a lot of invertebrates, like a lot of insects, he's gonna go through metamorphosis. That big word means changing shape. So right now, he looks like a little worm, and he's covered in hair, and he's crawling around. But give him some time, he's gonna build himself a cocoon. And he's gonna emerge from that cocoon, as we all know, a butterfly. And that change that he goes through is metamorphosis, where this worm becomes a butterfly. It's like a magic trick, and it's amazing to see. That is metamorphosis.
Look at this right here. This is an animal that many of you guys are familiar with. He's a little frog. I think he's a bullfrog, actually. And he's gone. Oh my God, how does he have this much energy and he's cold-blooded? Ah! Oh, look at him, he's camouflaged right now. He doesn't think I can see him, but look at that. Oh, look at that. So that right there is something that many of you guys are familiar with. That is a frog, probably a young bullfrog. And I say young, but the funny thing is, for amphibians, he's an adult version of it. Because frogs and all amphibians go through something called metamorphosis. That means that when they're born, they look nothing at all like their adult versions. And so this guy is a fully formed frog. But we're going to get into all about what metamorphosis means and different types of animals that use metamorphosis and some that don't. This right here is in the beginning stage of his metamorphosis. He hatched from his egg and now he's living in the water. He's just a juvenile. He hasn't fully gone through his next stage. And if you look at him, he has 6 legs, and he has these long antennas and all sorts of stuff that lets him breathe in water. But you have no idea what he would turn into one day. The answer is that he'll turn into a damselfly. It looks a whole lot like a dragonfly. And so he'll hatch out of his cocoon little thing, and I'll have wings, and there'll be a brilliant blue. But right now, he needs water to live. He has 6 legs, but otherwise he looks nothing like the adult. But he's going to die if I don't put him back in the water soon. And I'm going to let him do that so that one day he can hatch out as a beautiful damselfly.
Check this out, guys. This is an amazing, amazing dragonfly. We just caught it right here next to this creek. These guys are like the attack helicopters of the insect world. They can fly front, backwards, upside down, and backwards. They can fly any direction they want. And they need that ability of flight because these guys are intense predators. They fly around and catch other flying insects. These guys are ambush predators from above. They have incredible abilities of flight. And this one also has beautiful colorations we can see as it reflects the sunlight. An amazing, amazing invertebrate. Dragonflies also go through metamorphosis. Dragonfly nymphs will be in the water and they run around. They're also incredible predators. They live in the streams under rocks, and then they will emerge out of that stream, crawl up onto a tree or a rock, and they will go through metamorphosis. Look at this guy right here. He is a blue-tailed skink, and he's a young one, at least a juvenile, and we can tell because he's a lot smaller than an adult. These guys will get up to 6-7 inches long, and this guy's maybe 2 inches long. But he looks exactly like an adult. That's because this guy does not go through metamorphosis. This guy just goes directly from being a young right into being an adult, and they look the same all the way through.
We literally just caught this little buddy. This is an adult version of the blue-tailed skink. But you can see, although it's a lot bigger, it has the same number of limbs, it breathes the same way, has a similar coloring as the juveniles, because a lizard like this will never go through metamorphosis. But isn't she a beaut? We learned all about metamorphosis today. It's crazy how animals like that can go through such a huge transformation. And although we can't go through that kind of metamorphosis, Christ can enact a huge transformation in our lives too.
That's exactly right, Josiah. Let me read here in 2 Corinthians 5:17. It says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away, behold, the new has come." That's talking about how we were completely different before we had Jesus living inside of us. Now, because of that, we're a completely new life. Just like those critters we were talking about today. They go through this transformation of metamorphosis and they come out a completely changed creature. And we have that same transformation in us when we accept Jesus into our hearts.
That's good, Walter. I hope all of you guys are showing some great fruits of the Spirit and undergoing that awesome inner transformation. We miss you so much and we love you, and we'll see you next video.
We had a great time learning about this little friend, but we're going to let him get back to his home.